Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger yet again on another episode of the Enlightenment series.
And they look at they laugh. Cassie is this. Are you afraid, young man? Afraid of who? You are mad. Afraid of you. Who you be? Who you be? Who afraid of you? Where they worry you? I say stop dragging me. Stop dragging me into baby testimony matter. Stop dragging me. I'll go regrow swear for the person where they post that video. And they tell now, I go regrow, go swear for you if you don't take your time. Okay, professor not do videos since then. Where they saying go on break, he go on break. You don't know what to make her go on break. Professor go on break. You don't know what to make her go on break. Professor come out for South Africa. He goes Zimbabwe. From Zimbabwe enter another place. From another place enter another place. If professors get church, you think say for the travel from South Africa, Zimbabwe, Togo, Cameroon, this place, he gonna live in church for 1 month. When they tell us something, little children of these days, take it easy. Like when they do it, when you go down set now, everybody go the wrong kitty. But I never recover for where I go. Man, let me recover finish. Why can't they post my video? Why can't bring maybe can they say me a Prophet Jeremiah get problem? Ooh, we don't get problem. Ooh, shame on you. Oh, swore. We don't get problem. No, they carry the matter. They carry if you then look for baby testimony, you say there with Prophet Jeremiah. You don't go in church. Okay, you don't know Mercy City. Okay, take by the man, give you address.
So something was brought to my attention. I actually did not know about this, but during my previous live broadcast, I've been seeing so many comments of people saying that Prof X, Kassy this, Kassy said this, and to those of you who do not know Kassy, Apostle Kassy, the lion killer, the Akara Ho. Is it the firewood or something like the old firewood? I remember now. The old firewood with the akara hole. But he's not a lion killer anymore. And what makes someone a lion killer, or what made him a lion killer, is who Kassy was before. He was threatened by Jeremiah Omoto for fame. Before he was manipulated by Jeremiah Omoto for fame, or before he compromised for Jeremiah Omoto for fame. Why do we say he was manipulated? Why do we say he compromised? Or why do we say he begged down from a good fight? Because I believe everyone that fights for baby testimony, for justice for baby testimony, is fighting a good fight, and everyone that begs down from it is either they stay silent, they stay quiet, they zip their mouth forever, or they don't say anything about it anymore. We don't care about people that come and drop and move away and mind their own business. Our only concern comes when people drop the case and they still come here and there talking about the case, justifying the reason why they dropped down the case or try to belittle the case of baby testimony. When people do that, that's where the line is. That's where we say they're crossing the line. And whenever people delve into this tendency of crossing lines, especially boundaries, of this case of baby testimony, we address them without consequence, without prejudice. So he did a video recently, and the reason why he did this video is because of a certain page that is on Facebook. It's called Prof X Family. Prof X Family, and I had to go through this page called Prof X Family, and I realized that they post most of the things that I post, and the page posts different content which is in support of baby testimony. I'm going to promote that page henceforth. This is the page. It's called Prof X Family. And if you have not yet subscribed to this page, now you can go and subscribe. I'm endorsing it because it's doing a very noble thing. It's promoting justice for baby testimony. If you had not liked it, go and like it. I did not even know about the page, but I had to know it because of the video that I had to watch that Kassy did. When he was saying that if this page is for Prof X, when he was speaking with confidence, the confidence that he should have spoken with when he was being tossed around by Jeremiah Omoto for fame, he's now misusing his confidence and what he stands for to try to threaten or to try to raise awareness to people that are creating platforms on digital platforms to say, be very careful, stop posting my videos. Because this page called Prof X, it posted a video that probably struck Kassy's nerve. And I personally like the video. I love the video. When I went to the page, I realized that the video is actually beautiful. It's a very good video of the lion killer. When he was still the lion killer. Now he's not the lion killer anymore. He's removed the lion on his title and removed the killer on his title. And we might as well remove the doctor on his title and the apostle from the title. Let's just leave it as Kassy Chuku. It's fine like that. No more titles. Because if we have to dig deeper now, we are going to dig deeper because you are digging deeper into a case that has nothing to do with you. The case of baby testimony has absolutely nothing to do with you. You backed out, you became an apologist to charlatans, to someone like Omoto for fame. So you absolutely have no say now. The name baby testimony must never come out of your mouth, Brother Kassy. You are now underqualified to be talking or mentioning baby testimony. He's above your pay grade now. But the problem comes when you still keep on revisiting, saying that, no, I left the case because there are no facts that were verified. What facts do you want to verify? Or do you think you can verify? If you can go and kneel down before Jeremiah Omoto for fame and apologize for standing for the truth, for fighting for what is right. What you were fighting for was right. Put it on a scale, on any scale that you can want. What you were fighting for was right. And if you were to decide to step down or step aside, we can't question you on those bases. On those grounds, that was your personal decision that you took to back down and step aside. You don't have to justify it to anyone. That was your call. It's your life. You do what you want with your life. No one has to force you to stand for what you do not believe in anymore. But when you now start to come and try to belittle the case or try to make the case as if it's nothing, when there is a child that is missing, that's where the danger is. That's where the problem is. And I'm going to play for you the video that Kassy did. But before I play for you the video that Kassy did, when he was recklessly uttering so many things, because now he believes he is in this cocoon, in this bubble, because he is in good books with Jeremiah Omoto for fame. How do you jubilate? How do you celebrate? Because you are in good books with Omoto for fame. Of all people, someone who's being accused of abducting a 2-year-old child, and you jubilate that he's your father. You actually, I don't mind about all those, okay, put it aside. But the fact that you keep dragging baby testimony into this, that's wrong, brother. That's wrong. You lost the plot, you lost the battle, it's fine. Step down. You're a wounded soldier, walk away. Run away, it's fine, walk, we don't need you. But don't keep saying the facts were not verified. Don't keep saying if you want to fight for baby testimony, go to Mesa City. Don't tell us what to do. We are doing what we do. What we are doing is what we know best. And we are sticking to it. We are not withdrawing like you did. Because now you became an apologist, you expect everyone else to become an apologist. So on this page that Kassy was attacking apparently, and in his attacking this page, he was trying by all means to try to put Prof X along the line so that he can please Omoto for fame. But I'm the last shield that you can ever try to use to make a point or to appease whoever that you want to appease. If you decide to come for Mr. PDT, then you have to know that you are coming for Mr. PDT and be straightforward. Don't be meandering. Don't be going around the corners to say, Prof X, if you're the one managing this page, if you're the one doing this thing, okay, the page is written, Prof X family, whatever. Now I love the page. That's why I'm endorsing it. And I'm encouraging whoever who's behind the page, Prof X family, to keep doing what you're doing because you're doing a very good thing. You're fighting a just fight, a noble fight. So this is the video. I'm going to play for you the video that angered Kassy for him to come and start uttering whatever that he was uttering. It's his video actually that was played on the page. And here's the video.
And people, I want to ask one question. Now, Bati say woman cry say no see pikin. Now, Bati. If you cry say no see pikin, not be to manipulate social media game or mind game. Play CCTV footage. We want to see it. Please, IG. We demand the footage.
In this video, he was still a lion killer. In this video, he was advocating for baby testimonies justice. There were no facts that needed to be verified here because he was still a lion killer. He was still a giant slayer, a monster slayer. He was really slaying these days. And he was asking pretty much simple questions to Jeremiah Omoto to say, Omoto for vain, where is the CCTV footage? Play the CCTV footage, release the CCTV footage. Those are the simple questions he was asking. Now that the video has been reposted, it's now looking as if Kassy is still having an agenda against Omoto for Fame. And now he's afraid to anger the Omoto for Fame's clan because he knows the consequences. He does not want to go to prison. He does not want to be arrested. So what's the better way out? Is to throw baby testimony under the bus and rebuild and manage and maintain his relationship with Omoto for Fame. You are not going to maintain your relationship with Omoto for Fame at the expense of baby testimony. That you can never do. In this life to come, or any other time, as long as we are still alive. We don't know how to allow that to happen. If you want to appease, if you want to go and bootlick Jeremiah Omoto for Fame, do that at your own expense. You don't have to do it at the expense of baby testimony. If you want to do it, then you can do it. We can't stop you either. The ball is in your court. You keep doing it. It's fine. And this is the very same man that set you up with some prostitutes, some akunakunas from Nigeria. This is the very same man that wanted to throw down your name into the trenches by sending women, ashawos, to come and trap you, drinking alcohol and doing funny snaps with you, kissing you in clubs. And that's the very same man that you're going back to now and bootlicking and asking for forgiveness and saying is my father. What kind of a father does that? What kind of a father does that? What kind of a father does what Jeremiah Omoto does? Tell me, what kind of a father does that? There's no father like that. You can't have a father like that. You can choose to for convenience, but it's not a father that you can be proud of. To come to the public and actually brag that Omoto is my father. I still wonder people with the face who come and say Omoto is my father, or who can brag because they are affiliated or associated with Jeremiah Omoto for Fame. How do you brag about that? How do you even boast about that? This is the very same man who's being held accountable, responsible, alleged to be part of an abduction syndicate of a 2-year-old. This is the very same man that has been harassing, tormenting a disabled woman who's seeking justice, who's fighting for justice for her missing child. And that's the very same man some other gullibles out there are confident enough to come out and say, my father, my spiritual father. Or where people are entitled to their own decisions on whatever, their own spiritual affiliations. I get that. But no matter how much you want to appease these people, don't use baby testimony. Because you don't want to be arrested again now, because you are really not a lion killer as you proclaimed. Because when you came out, I'm the lion killer, the old firewood, people believed it. People thought you were going to fight through and actually prove that you're a lion killer, or you're an old firewood, or you're an akara hoe, or whatever. But the day you went to apologize for asking the right questions, you took away the old firewood and the lion killer title and any other title that you had imposed on yourself. And now you are guilt-trapped in this inferiority complex of not being who you are supposed to be, because the who you are now, it's not you. You are now being remote controlled. Now you are being monitored on what to say and how to present yourself and what not to say. You don't have a freedom as a man anymore. You are now a prisoner of Jeremiah Omoto for Fame. So anything that comes out on the internet, you feel obliged to come and defend it and justify yourself so that Omoto for Fame does not think otherwise. How are you going to live the rest of your life like that? How are you going to go through the rest of your life as a subject of Jeremiah Omoto for Fame? You are literally a subject now. You literally stand for Omoto for Fame. You don't have free will. If I put it correctly, everything that you try to do is to try to sugarcoat everything that you say, or you try by all means to make Omoto for Fame feel like He still got you. The reason why men have testosterone is so that they never kneel down before another man. That's what separates us from our female species, whom we are supposed to protect. Testosterone must guide you, must give you this edge to stand for who you are against all odds. To proclaim who you were, like the lion killer that you were. You are a lion killer. But now, how can you kill lions when you go down and bow down to Omoto for fame? When you become an apologist to Omoto for fame, to a man whom you know is guilty, a man whom you know is wrong, a man whom you know has put you through the worst. He's the man that you're now an apologist to. It's okay, be an apologist and keep your mouth and zip your mouth. Don't speak no more. Don't get your hands involved or talk much about the case of baby testimony because it has nothing to do with you now. You distance yourself from the case, it's okay. You don't have to keep talking about it if you have nothing that aids positivity to the case. Because you want to please Omoto for fame, you feel obliged to talk anything, anyhow, in whatever manner that you feel like you can talk about baby testimony. For baby testimony will fight anyone that comes and try to make this case look like it's a dustbin case, like what Jeremiah Omoto for fame said. We don't care who you are. Whoever tries, this case of baby testimony, whoever tries to interfere with baby testimony's justice, or whoever tries to obstruct baby testimony's justice, we don't care who you are, where you are, what you're sitting on, what your name, what your title, what your status, whatever. We'll come after you and we'll dissect you, we'll break you into pieces, and we'll leave you to the public to make them see who you really are. Leave baby testimony case alone. Stay out of it. Don't bring it up in your conversations or in your speeches or in whatever presentations that you feel obliged to be doing. We are going to fight for baby testimony, and we are going to find baby testimony. Baby testimony will soon be reunited with her mother, with her brothers. With or without the apologists. We don't need apologists. We need people that have the heart of lions, real lions, who are willing to fight through this case until we get to the bottom of it, until we get to the end of it. The only facts we need to verify amongst any other facts that anyone else might try to impose on this case, the facts that are crucial and important are: did baby testimony got abducted at Mercy City? Yes or no? Yes, case closed. Ruth Matthew lied about this. Okay, we don't care. Ruth Matthew said, we just don't care. Ruth Matthew is, we just don't care. What we care about, did baby testimony get missing at Mercy City? Yes or no? If the answer remains yes, whatever lie that has been told, we don't care. It's up to you to debate the lies. What we are basing our fight on is the fact that the child went missing at Mercy City and nothing was done about it. The CCTV was not released. That's where our fight, that's the grounds and the premises upon which we are building this movement and this fight. That fact remains constant. We'll fight tooth and nail until we get to the bottom of this. If the Mercy City, the Jeremiah Omoto for fame, have no proof of a CCTV footage to distance themselves from this case of baby testimony, then they will feel the wrath of a menace. They shall know no peace in their entire miserable lives. They shall live each and every day that they come across, that approaches them with regret of saying, we wish if we had released this boy earlier. They say the pain of discipline is minuscule compared to the pain of regret. If Jeremiah Omoto was disciplined enough to release baby testimony when he gave that prophecy, he will be enjoying his life right now. But now he's probably regretting why he did not, of which he should have. So we don't care about the lies that Ruth told. We just don't care. I've made it clear a long time ago. We don't care. We don't have any facts to verify. The allegation that Sister Ruth Matthew laid on Mercy City and Jeremiah Omoto for fame is her child was abducted by 2 women at Mercy City. Jeremiah, that's the only thing he needs to prove us wrong on. That's a lie. And the only way he can prove us wrong on that matter is by providing the CCTV footage from the 15th of April 2019. That's the only item that we need The only proof that we need from Jeremiah Omoto for fame that is not part of this abduction syndicate. Anything else, narrative, propaganda that you might try to sell, that people from Igara are saying, that this idiot Daniel is saying, that any other useless, hungry bloggers are saying, we don't care, you're wasting your time. You're just wasting your time. Say all that you want, come up with a narrative that you want, but as long as Baby Desmond was abducted at Mercy City, we'll fight this till the end. And Jeremiah Omoto is responsible. Mercy City is responsible. And they shall be held answerable. I'm going to play you a snippet of some of the things that he said, if I have not already played it, before I started recording this video, so that you can hear what he was saying. And he even went on to say that Prof X is running away, he's not staying in one place. Or in fact, let me play it now, so that I'll analyze that part after. Check it out.
Okay, I'm not going to waste time on this video. I saw my video, an old video in a page called Prof X Family. Yes, on Facebook. Prof X Family page or Prof X fans page. I tried to reach Prof X. He has not replied me. Let me tell you people, ignore any video. I am not the one. In fact, these people are idiots. I don't know if it is prophets that did it or whosoever that did it. Whosoever that is posting those old videos is an idiot. The person is a goat. You understand? Because I don't see why you take my preaching and you put Prophet Jeremiah picture behind it. If you are the one posting that picture, go and delete it. Because if I discover say now you, anybody where they post and that person go get problem for social media. I've made myself clear before the whole world. I am at peace with Prophet Jeremiah. I'm not having any issue with him. The issue of baby testimony you people are bringing, old video you people are bringing. I don't talk rich where I talk rich. You know what? Continue from there. Why are you using my picture? Did I permit you to use my content? Did I permit you to use my content? Why are you using my content to defraud people? Why are you making it to look? You know you like confusion. Now where problem this is they are not see you. They call they post my video. My video kill you there. If you ever post my video to talk to Prophet Jeremiah, it will not be well with you. What they do now? Now they crazy. You smoking, bro? You go and carry my old video. You they pay me, and you be Facebook where they pay me. Old video, may you post up. Must you use my video to post those rubbish? I don't tell her, say, I don't remove her for baby testimony matter. Man, they drag me enter the matter, and they hear what? Now, mama, go regrowth, go swear for her. I don't remove her to baby testimony matter. You just still go to post my picture for Prophet's fan page. I send you. I use and send you message. I be what make waiting Muhammad Ali do George Feeding happen to you. Don't use my video do those rubbish again, no. When I think say easy. When they tell her say anything that is not verifiable, leave her, not be everything the person they put for head. I don't advise you now. Mona, rank Kiji, take it easy. Una say no. Una de track Kiri. Cassie, you are not a man. Cassie, you are not this. Cassie, you are not that. Cassie, you are afraid. Cassie, you are this. And they look at they laugh. And they look at they laugh. Man, pick this call. I'm on a live video. Please call me back later. And they look at they laugh. Cassie is this. Are you afraid, young man? Afraid of who? You are mad. Afraid of you. Who you be? Who you be? Why go afraid of you? Where they worry you? I say stop dragging me. Stop dragging me into baby testimony matter. Stop dragging me. I'll go regrow swear for the person where they post that video. And they tell now, I go regrow, go swear for you if you don't take your time. Okay, professor not do videos since there. Where they saying go on break, he go on break, he go on break. You don't know what to make a go on break. Prophets will go on break. You know nothing make can go on break. Prophets come out for South Africa. He goes Zimbabwe. From Zimbabwe enter another place. From another place enter another place. If prophets get church, you think say for the travel from South Africa, Zimbabwe, Togo, Cameroon, this place, he go live in church for 1 month. When they tell us something, little children of these days, take it easy. Not gonna do it. When you go down set now, everybody go the wrong kitty. But I never recover for where I go. But let me recover finish. Oh, I'm gonna post my video. One come bring me because they say me a prophet Jeremiah get problem. Ooh, we don't get problem. Oh, ooh, shame on you. Oh, swore. We don't get problem. No, they carry the matter. No, they carry the name. If you look for baby testimony, you say they with Prophet Jeremiah. You don't go in church. Okay, you don't know Mercy City. Okay, take by the man, give you address. Okay, see Prof S, with all due respect to prophets. See I'm now for some days now, you go notice say Prof X not there one place. Today go move from here. You know normally he get one background. One time he move come up for there because they do him inside car. He do inside car. Oh, he come out there now. As he come out for there, he can't do when he travel, enter, come out, travel, enter, come out. He can't stop. You this, you wait there. You know what the prophets they go through. You know as he get in the wrong kitty kata kata. He they dodge. Because when you talk finish, you go come and come prove her. If he tap up bab you. Hey, oh, you are new on Facebook. You just say police they listen to protest. They look you, they laugh. When police go grab you, they go ask you two questions. You go to do I thought I was
As you can hear, he has been made to believe. They've been made to believe. He's literally just an apologist to Jeremiah Omoto for fame. They've been made to believe that Prophet is running. Prophet is on the run. Prophet has been changing locations. He's no longer recording in one location. He moves from one location to the other. Check the background of where he's doing his videos. I can afford to change as many locations as I want, as I please, because I can. But that does not mean I'm running from anyone. I don't run from Jeremiah Omoto for fame. Jeremiah Omoto for fame is beneath me. He can't do nothing to me. He's so afraid when he hears about my name. He trembles. He wet his pants when they mention Mr. PDT to Jeremiah Omoto for fame. How can I run from someone like that? Someone who takes prey, who takes advantage of vulnerable people like Sister Ruth Matthew. That's not a man that I can be afraid of. That's not a man that I can run away from. In the council of men, people like Omoto for fame are boys. And they are not allowed to talk. They're not allowed to speak because they don't have that honor to be called men. You don't do that to women, especially women like Sister Ruth Matthew. These are women we should protect. These are women we should fight for and defend because they are vulnerable. They are challenged. The odds are against them. If we don't stand up for them, to fight for them, to defend them, then who is there is going to stand for them? Who's going to fight for them? And then we have people like Omoto for fame coming to oppress women like this. And you call these people men that Mr. PDT can run away from, can hide from. You got another thing coming. You don't know who you're dealing with. You have absolutely no idea at all. I don't run from Omoto for fame. He's a coward. Pure coward. No morals, no integrity, no honor. So for you to be used to be told that, oh, prophets, they are just saying this so that they can scare off so many other people that are fighting for baby testimonies justice. Let me reassure you people, don't be afraid of anyone. Don't be afraid of anything. For baby testimony, we will cross oceans. We'll climb the highest mountains. We'll go an extra mile to make sure that we bring justice for this little one. to make sure that we reunite baby testimony with the family, with the mother. Oh, Prophet was taking a break. You don't know the reason why he's taking a break. I can take a break anytime that I want. I'm back now, and you will feel the wrath of a menace. You feel the water in the blood, in your blood veins, because when I start, I don't stop. I don't know how to stop. I hit on this Omoto for pain until he threatened to come with his private jet, to put fuel in his private jet, and up to now he has not landed in South Africa. If he was a man of his words, if it was just not for the big mouth that he has, by now he could have come to take me. He could have extradited me to Nigeria. He could have deployed Interpol to come and arrest me. You think this is Nigeria? You think I'm one of your subjects, people that you can just get to and make them do what you want them to do? God is on my side, brother. God is on my side. I'll never step down from baby testimony's case. So Prophet's family, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good thing. Anyone that advocates for baby testimony's justice, kudos to you. Anyone that talks about baby testimony's justice, kudos to you. And all of you, I want you to create platforms. And I'll promote them myself. Platforms where we advocate for baby testimony's justice. We need as many platforms as possible to talk about baby testimony's justice. We need to make as much noise as possible until they release baby testimony. There's no stepping down. There's no drawing back. There's no calling it quits. There's no throwing in the towel. I'm the last man who begs down from a fight. If you get in the ring with me, make sure you leave me passed out, like completely flat. No breath, no blood moving, no heart pumping. Now, neutralize me completely. Otherwise, if I'm still breathing, I'll still get up until there's no breath in me. I always say, if you see me in a cage with a lion, please come and save the lion. Come and rescue the lion, because I'm going to rip it apart. It's not about the physical strength, it's about how mentally strong you are and convicted you are. Your convictions will outweigh the giants that spend millions of dollars in gyms, pumping weights. If you're strong up here, if there's no enemy within, then an enemy outside can do you no harm. They say an army of sheep led by a lion will defeat an army of lions led by a sheep. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. So with that being said, I'll check you out on the next episode of the Ladom series. This is Mr. Pull the Trigger. I'm out.